Well, welcome back. This is Peter with you on the Peter Private 99 YouTube channel, free to air, and many thanks indeed for checking in once again and calling through to tune into this very, very important message that I've got for you right now. What I will say at the end of this message, I do have 2 free extra bets for you running at Southwell this afternoon or early evening in the twilight meeting there. And on this Thursday afternoon, I think both of those have got outstanding chances. And in a double, we'll pay around about 25 to 1. So be sure to tune in and stay on until the end of this message, and I'll give you those 2 respective advices on 2 horses. One of them trained by a very astute trainer with a very high strike rate per runners, and also the other one, I think, is a winner waiting to happen. So very, very good chances. If either one wins, you'll show a profit, and if both come up, you'll have a very, very good afternoon at Southwell, of course, later on today. So stay tuned, as they say, and stay close to me during this message, and I'll get through it and explain to you what I've got on offer for you. Well, I can tell you once again, yesterday on the horses, there was another big day of betting, that's for sure, and once again another big winning day with an 11 to 2 winner and a 17 to 2 winner, which paid around about 50 to 1 the double. That was on Baltic State and Glamorous Crescent. The other 2 horses actually almost came in the frame as well. They finished 4th, both of them. That was Green or Black and a horse called Plancina, who just for a brief moment off the home turn looked like a dog's dinner, a winner there, but not to be. But a winning day overall, of course, which took my winning tally, I'm just looking, since June the 9th, to 131 winners or winning bets at an average strike rate, I can tell you, of 41.99% of bets are payout winners. 41%, 42% are winners, and my average price, my average SP is 8 to 1. My average winning SP is 7 to 1, and that's how it stands right now as we move on into this very, very important time. Baltic State and Glamorous Crescent, 2 big winners to kickstart your September after another big finish to the month with Soupy Soups winning at 13 to 2. Badenskoff winning at 7 to 1. Blue Skyline and Tresorier landing a 33 to 1 double as well. That was last week. King Alfonso winning at 14 to 1. Mountain Rescue 8 to 1. Orvar at 6 to 1. And so forth and so onwards. Okay, so we know where we stand. Big price winners, high strike rate, and almost 50% of my bets hit the frame or win, and at big prices. So that says it all. And I've got 2 more horses in a minute to pass on to you at Southwell. Now, I have had 4 bets for Thursday's racing, and if you want those 4 bets, you should have had them by now. I know there's been over 1,000 views, and you've probably all got them, but people keep coming in to listen to the videos later on in the day. They don't work, or they can't get to the telephone, or they can't get to the phone to watch it, or they can't get to a computer because they're working. Well, you'll have to go back on the vault, and you'll get it by going backwards. You'll see that there is a Thursday 5,000 to 1 Lucky 15. Because I'm not going to repeat all those bets. I'm going to give you the bets at Southwell, but I've also got something very, very important to tell you about the biggest bet probably you'll be associated with for many, many years, 1,000 to 1 Sting, and I'll tell you all about that in a moment. But if you want the Thursday Lucky 15, and they do run this afternoon, one of them quite early at Southwell, and I'm just looking at the clock, yeah, it's not too long to go before that, then you need to click on the video from last night. It was put on Wednesday evening. Okay, so that's how we're going to do that. Right, let me tell you what I'm going to do for you now. I'm going to let you into a very big secret indeed. I'm going to show you that. A £10 million soccer betting Sting. That was me when I did in the late 90s, hitting the front page. I don't know if you can see that. There, £10 million soccer Sting. Syndicate stuns the bookies. Front page of the Sun with Melinda Messenger to my left or right, whichever way you look at it. I'm going to go for a £100 million Sting, and I'm backing it to win 10 million myself, let alone Syndicate. I'm backing it to win 10 million, and if you want to back it to win yourself a million, or back it to win 100,000, here's your opportunity. It's 1,000 to 1 bet, 1,000 to 1, a £10 player, a £10 player can win £10,000, a £100 player can win £100,000, almost a house. Absolutely amazing, isn't it? A £200 player can win almost £250,000. What an opportunity. Whether you bet on football or whether you bet on horse racing or whatever you bet on, opportunities to back 1,000 to 1 winner don't come up too often. This is 23 years ago. I'm coming back to give you the biggest chance in the betting life probably to hit 1,000 to 1 winner in one hit. Okay, so I'm going to give you the opportunity to do this, and I'm going to put it up at a price that is absolutely ridiculously low because I want you to do it and I want you to be on it to give yourself a chance of a jackpot payout. You get a chance of a jackpot payout with me every day for free on this line. Yesterday another 50 to 1 bet, nearly 500 to 1 treble. And that's going to happen. You are going to get 4 bets, 4 winners sooner or later on here. Nothing's as certain as that. Nothing. Nothing is as certain. You see how close it's getting all the time. I'm hitting the crossbar all the time, and all the time I'm accumulating profits. This line, since June the 9th, has made over £1,300 profit for a £1 each way player. For a £1 each way player. I'm betting a lot bigger than that. You've seen the slips I put on. I've already put my bets on for today's action, and I've staked an awful lot of money. Right, that's the horses, and I'll give you the Southwell bets in one moment. But I'm telling you again, I've got 3 teams, 3 football teams lined up to win 3 respective divisions. If they all connect, it's 1,000 to 1 treble. 3 teams to win 3 divisions. The football season starts on September the 12th. The bets are available now. The teams are available now. If any double comes up, it's a 50 to 1 payout. You get the lot up, you get 1,000 to 1. It's as simple as that. It's a wonderful opportunity. And even if you're not a football fan, it's a wonderful opportunity because I'm very, very confident indeed this has got an amazing chance. All my members are on it. There's a massive amount of money going on this bet, and the odds are going to tumble. They're all going to be in free fall, no problems whatsoever. So it's a question of just getting the money on, putting your ticket in the sideboard, in the wardrobe, or in in your desk, wherever you want to put it, in the shoebox. Keep it safe. And come next April, it can be worth 1,000 times to what you put on. My objective is to back them all each way and also have their doubles and trebles. As I say, even if they're all in the frame, it comes to an absolutely monster payout, 33 to 1 or something. So it's a wonderful chance, And if you want it, you click the link below. It's called My Soccer Sting, and it's 1,000 to 1 treble. There it is. It's 1,000 to 1 treble, and I aim to bust the bookies big time with the help of all my followers. I've got 3,000 subscribers on this line, over 1,000 views, 97% likes, 300 thumbs up a day. I'm giving you something today which is a massive chance to make a lot of money for a very small outlay and to have a bit of fun. Remember, this is a bit of fun. You're not going to outlay a fortune to win a fortune. You can put a tenner on to win 10 grand. You can put 20 on to win 20 grand. Or you can put a 50 on to win 50 grand. It's an absolute fortune for a small outlay, and you put it away to one side and concentrate back on your horses, and that's it. It's a one-off bet for you, a one-off bet, and I've priced it accordingly that you can afford it. I'm going to give you the Southwell bets in just 1 second. If you want today's horses for the Lucky 15 Yankee, the 4 free horses, that they are on the previous video, which you can get in the vault, of course, which is yesterday's last night, as I say. But if you want this bet, if you want it, and if you don't want it, well, I think you should have it. Not because I want your money, it's because I've got to charge something for this to keep out the time wasters, and to be honest with you, to put a value on it, because how can you value something which could change your life? Tenner can win you £10,000. And nothing can stop this. We're not talking anything can stop this. We're talking professional football teams to win their respective division. Once the bet is placed, nothing can stop it. The bookmakers are defenceless. All my members and all my followers are going in at the same time, all with military precision, and all the people are backing the same teams. Everyone to a man is willing this to happen. And if you get that much positivity and that much thought power behind something, it can happen. It's about collective magnetism, mesmerism, whatever you want to call it, but collectively you can force things to happen. And that's why an army marches to victory, and that's what it's all about. All wanting the same thing to happen. And if you will that much for it to happen, you can score. And that's the truth. And that's psychology and that's everything else. But if everyone's thinking the same and wants to win, you can will it in. And that's what I'm trying to do with the help of all my members, and I'm giving you a chance to get on board something powerful now, which is a wonderful chance. The bets are all ready for you. They're on the PayPal. So once you pay for it, and it's a very nominal fee, then essentially you'll get the bets and you can do what you want with them yourself individually, doubles, trebles. The treble, of course, is the 1,000 to 1. That's the icing on the cake. And just put it away then. Put it safe in your wallet or your purse, your handbag, whatever. Got a lot of ladies watching my videos as well, so bless you. And I'm trying to do everything I can to make you win, not just on the horses, which will give you, obviously, non-stop winners, and it's going great. But when I see an opportunity, I'll pass it you. And this is an opportunity, and I'm going to price it accordingly that it's not going to test your pocket. So I'm going to give you these Southwell bets in 1 second. But if you want these 3 teams, which generate 1,000 to 1 treble, and they really do, I can tell you can have them. And there it is. You can have them for just a tenner. It's just a tenner, and that's a giveaway price. That's not even a price, is it? That's just a giveaway price. You just click the link below, and it's just 10 quid. That's it. There's no trick, there's no illusion. That's it. That's it. It's what it is, a tenner. If you don't want it, then don't have it. But if you want it, it's a tenner, and it's a chance to win 10 grand for a tenner. So it's a wonderful opportunity, and it's something to be a part of where you're cheering in together every time they play these teams. You want them to rise to the top of the league, and when they're at the top of the league, if they stay there, we win 1,000 times the money each. And that is a betting slip to recommend, isn't it? Wow. And I've got a betting slip, I can tell you already, in my back pocket. And I've really belt the bookies big time with it, I have. And I'm not finished yet, I can assure you that. I'm going to back it to win an absolute mint. And so be it. Why not? Why not? There's no reason why not. 1,000 to 1 treble. You know, there's no reason why not. The bookmaker puts £1,000 on the table, and you put £1 on the table. I don't think the bookmaker really wants to do that. That's not how badly he needs the pound, is it? So what you're doing is giving bookmaker a real big headache that he can't stop. So make sure when you do get this bet, you bet it with one of the big bookmakers, not a little independent, because it would bust them, and then you won't get paid. So be sure to back it either with William Hill, Ladbrokes, Corals, Bet365, Betfred, the big boys. They're the ones, because they do have big limits, and you do need to get paid when you win. It's hard enough to win, getting paid's a bonus, you know. Anyway, so if you want the bet, it's the soccer sting, and it's ready to go. The bets are on there, but the bet itself starts on September the 12th, and that's the first day of the football season. It's an exciting season ahead, and it's a one-off opportunity for a tenner to get yourself 3 teams that can change your life in just a short time. So there we go. Okay, with that in mind, I'm going to now switch over to the 4-legged beauties rather than the 2-legged beasts. I think that's the way to pronounce that, isn't it? I think I've got that the right way around as well. The 4-legged beauties, the horses. Let's go back to the horses, shall we? And let's see if we can milk the bookies dry for a little bit more oak and ash, some cash, eh? Okay, so Southwell tonight. I like the look of these two very much indeed. I'm going to give you a horse in the 4 o'clock at Southwell right now. And this is a horse I think it's got an absolutely amazing chance. It's around about 11 to 2 at the moment with the Bet365. The horse is number 4. It's called Cillian's Well or Killian's Well. It's trained by John Flint, who trains in Bridgend down in Wales. Ridden by Robert Dunn. Now, Robbie Dunn rode a horse for me or not for me personally, but rode a horse I tipped over the weekend on Sunday, and it won 13 to 2. Soupy Soups. Robert Dunn rode that horse, and it won, and I think he can win again on Cillian's Well. The key thing with Cillian, or Killian's Well, is its handicap mark is absolutely landslided down to just 92. And this horse could be well suited by the conditions of this race, and I expect as they turn for home with 2 to jump at Southwell, this horse to be swinging into the lead, and I think it's got a great chance of winning today. I say off a really low mark of 92. It's the lowest it's ever raced off, and it's ready to pop in, no question about it. Ran well last time out, went 3rd behind Peterborough at Newton Abbot, and the horse which finished 4th come out and bolted in next time up as well. So the form's been franked. It's a real weak race, this, and Killian's Well's never raced off such a low mark. I say a mark of 92, and it's been running in some better quality races as well. It's a cracking bit of placing by John Flint, and I think it's going to take the world a beating. Each way, of course, 11 to 2, and it's an extra bet for you free of charge there for listening to me about the soccer sting. So number 4, Killian's Well, is in the 4 o'clock at Southwell. If you want that soccer sting, I've got one more. If you want the soccer sting, it is there for you. It is there. The bets are there, and it will be there for the next foreseeable future, next week or so, till the football season starts. So even if you don't want to buy it now, you can go back and find that video, and that link will still be live for you to get the bet. So don't panic if you think, oh, I'll leave it for a minute. That's fine. No pressure. It's all about what you want, and I'm just giving you opportunities. And if you want to leave it and have a think about it, everything's fine. Don't put yourself under pressure. There's enough pressure in this world without being under pressure through betting. So if you fancy a flutter on it with your winnings, what you're winning on the horses, have it. You just click the link below. If you want to think about it for a couple of days, do that as well. And then you can find this video and you'll find the link. Because I'm not going to be banging this on every message. It's a one-off that I'm going to talk about it. And that's what I've done, because to be honest with you, it's a football bet, a one-off. But what I'm doing on this channel is racing all the way. We're racing all the way, so just bear that in mind. Right, I'm going to get back to horse racing now, because I've got a horse here I think will absolutely bolt up. I'm going to give you this now. Then please be aware I could come back to you tonight for something tomorrow, like I did last night, because I'm starting to, we're starting to press the accelerator now, and the profits starting to kick on. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, do so, and then you'll get the notification alert. Because if you haven't subscribed to the channel, you won't know when I'm coming on or off at the moment, because it's busy. I've got bets coming from all angles now, late information, early bird bets, big price ammunition. So be sure to subscribe to get the alert. It's absolutely vital, because if you don't get the alert, you won't know when I'm on half the time, although I am on daily, as the regulars know, at 9 o'clock, 9 a.m. Today I wasn't, because I brought the bet on last night, if that's a bit double Dutch. I came on last night rather than come on at 9 in the morning, because I got you an early bird lucky 15, and long may that continue. Okay, so what it means is subscribe to the channel, and then you won't miss anything. The final bet I'm going to give you for today on this line is in the Southwell 7:30. But I say keep close to the action, because you could get a notification later tonight from me that I'm online with something for tomorrow. That's what I'm trying to say. Sound a bit double Dutch that. And if you want the big bet, of course, today for the football, click the link below. I have had a belt the bookies bet today, and that's a 16-1 and 20-1 bet, and it's been very much hammered. I can tell you by the clients who are following my line, they're really taking advantage of these winners, because I've had 11-1, 12-1 and 5-1, and yesterday's one of the 2-1 as well. 4 winners in 4 days on that line, and that line is not available on here now. You'd have to go back to get that. That's the belt the bookies bet. You'd have to go back in time to get that off the link from yesterday's video. It's a bit complicated, all that. I think you understand what's going on though. Right, let's finish off with a winner tonight, shall we? In the final race at Southwell, I'm really sweet on the horse trained by Deborah Hamer and ridden by a very promising apprentice called Ben Jones. Number 1, it's called Jack Brown. Number 1, Jack Brown. It's priced at the moment around 3-1 to your money with Bet365. I think this is a real banker bet, I really do. Number 1, Jack Brown. It's got everything in its favour today. I really like the horse. Steps up in trip to 3 miles. Ben Jones is worth more than the £3 he claims even. Top apprentice, and this horse looks a winner waiting to happen, and I think it will win tonight. It's around about 3-1. It's 2 singles and a double I'm having tonight on these 2, Killian's Well and Jack Brown in that 7:30. Right, I'm back at 9 o'clock in the morning, worst way, but I could be coming back to you tonight. I want to thank you for all the support, all the thumbs up, all the love. It means a lot to me, it really does. I'm doing all I can to get you the winners. All I can to get you the winners, winners, winners. And if you want a soccer sting bet, then join in. Click the link below, and it's 1,000-1 bet. In the meantime, have a great afternoon. Good luck with all your bets, and I'll speak to you soon. Keep close. Go get them.